Tiempo de que suene la campana, amigos de Box Televisa, con Sean Gibbons, promotor. Y en esta ocasión, Sean, thank you for these minutes. Why are you here in Mexico? Tell me about.
I'm here for one reason. I'm here for Ricardo Salas' fight tonight. You know, it's just kind of a stay busy, get the year started off right, and hopefully he can work himself into the back into the U.S. in the new year. But here to see Ricardo Salas fight, and of course to support my friends at BXSTRS.
Okay. Tell me about Ricardo Salas. We saw him in Las Vegas. Obviously, he was going to fight against a boxer from Venezuela. But tell me about he could return to the United States.
Yeah, what happened? He was in line for a couple world title eliminators, and couple things happened, and we didn't get those opportunities. So this is basically just to get him active, and he'll be back in the U.S. in March or April for sure.
Sean, you are here in Mexico City, and the question is really, really important for us. Yes. Isaac Pitbull Cruz Jr., what is coming here for him? Ryan Garcia, well, now with Dalton Smith. Tell me about with super lightweight division.
Well, of course, you know, the biggest one that people always wanted to see was Gervonta Davis. Okay. But brother Gervonta keeps having a lot of problems outside the ring that is keeping him from a possible fight right now. So Dalton Smith, loved that fight. You know, Isak's the interim champion, he's the regular. And Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, absolutely a fight that the people want to see for a long, long time. So let's see what happens on Feb 21 if he beats Barrios. That's a great fight to make.
Sean, it could be possible, that fight against Dalton Smith for Isaac Pitbull Cruz Jr., talking about that the WC wants the match against Alberto Puello, Turki Al-Sheikh is there.
Yeah, I mean, basically that was already kind of predetermined before that fight took place with Sabril Matias, so we have to go by whatever the WBC says. So if we can't get Dalton Smith first, we'll let him fight Palulu, and then whoever comes out of that, we'll see what happens. But to me, Ryan Garcia is a much better option, and Gervonta Davis still, if he gets his legal problems.
Experience in Riyadh in December. Tell me about Willibaldo Garcia. Come on, what happened with Willibaldo?
Well, first I want to say I was very proud of David Picasso, who I went with. David Picasso, I think, exceeded everybody's expectations, right? They thought he was just some another notch for a Noe to come, going to knock him out 5-6 rounds. David Picasso showed what real Mexico City fighters are. They're very, very, very skilled, very talented, in shape, ready to go. So I was very proud of that. Willibaldo, very sad, and I was more sad not for me and not for Willibaldo. I was very sad for Ken Tarashi. But what happened was he made the weigh-in, no problem in the morning, 113.9. No one says anything, looked good. We come back at 3 o'clock. He does the ceremonial weigh-in. But unbeknownst to me, I guess he hadn't been feeling good. The management didn't say anything to me. So all of a sudden I get a call at 6 o'clock that evening before the fight that he's on his way to the hospital. It was really a simple thing where the travel, the getting there 7-8 days before, he felt a little dehydrated, so he threw up. They panicked and rushed to the hospital, and at that point, once you go to the hospital, there's nothing you can do.
David Picasso, we talked with him 2 weeks ago, and he said me that he's going to featherweight division.
Is he thinking about the featherweight? Yeah, because he could go either way. There's going to be a lot of opportunity open up, though, when Inoue goes to featherweight. So we'll have to see if he feels he can still make it. There'll be an opportunity to fight for a vacant WBC title. If not, at 26, there's a lot of great fights for him.
Well, for Willibaldo, what's coming for him? Talking about the IBF.
Well, Willibaldo had a mandate to have to fight Jason Maloney before that went down. So right now, we're just trying to sort everything out, and he'll probably be back in the ring April, May. Jason Maloney, somebody, but just hope he's back in the ring.
Sean, and obviously, tell me about Manny Pacquiao. They are talking about that maybe Floyd Mayweather, maybe they are going to wait for Mario Barrios again. What is coming with Manny Pacquiao?
You know what? Manny wanted to wait until the end of, basically the beginning of the year to figure out what he's doing. Not Barrios, but Rolly fights there. Mayweather fight's been talked about for 11 years. Maybe it'll happen this year. So Manny really is kind of uncommitted, but he's definitely going to be back in the ring in 2026, that's for sure. And
the final round, tell me about what is coming for Sean Gibbons and BXSTRS. What is coming for 2026?
Well, we have a lot of good fights, man. You know, Christian Medina defending his belt Feb 6th. Then he's in line for big fights. Willibaldo will be back. you know, so many guys, Eduardo Nunez, you know, fighting Navarrete. So I think it's going to be a very, very good year for BXSTRS and Manny Pacquiao Promotions.
Sean, are you going to have a boxer in Canelo's promotion for September?
You know, not sure, but if you're going to do Mexico versus the world, you need to call BXSTRS, you need to call Manny Pacquiao Promotions, you need to call Sean, because we have, I would say, the best, man. Andy Ruiz, Pitbull Cruz, Eduardo Nunez. I mean, so hopefully, you know, we have a great relationship with Richard Schaefer, with you know, His Excellency, with Canelo. So if they called, we'd love to help put a guy on the card.
And obviously, this is the final, Sean. Yep. Sufa Boxing, what is coming for Sufa Boxing? What do you think about Sufa Boxing?
Well, I'll let you know after January 23rd. They have their first show coming up. Looks like a nice formula, you know, for a lot of guys. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go see the show. I'm going to see how it works, and then I can make more comment after that.
Sean,
so,
thank you so much.
Thank you. Viva Televisa, Viva Mexico. Cabrones.
Sean, nice to see you.